What's up, boys? It's Snods here. We're back with another video, and today we're going to be discussing what our lineup is going to look like on offense and defense day one of Madden 23. Now, if you guys haven't seen in previous videos this year, we will be doing no money spent. I've never done no money spent before, so this should be very, very interesting, and I am ready for the challenge. It's a little bit different, obviously, because we're limited to our players, so I'm going to be doing a series on that the entire year. So if you guys enjoy no money spent and stuff like that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and it's going to be a fun year. I won't be doing just no money spent. I want to try to do other things as well, maybe do another account, but we're definitely going to start out with no money spent and see how that goes. But I'm showing you this on the screen here. We are going with the all Madden edition. I don't think this is cheating for no money spent. I feel like most people that play MUT, if they're no money spent, they do go with the all Madden edition. It kind of gives you a little bit of boost, and to me, I feel like it's a really, really good deal for, you know, the all year long MUT players. But this year they did something a little bit different. I was able to get the all Madden edition before July 22nd, which means I will get this headliners player, and I will also get that 87 overall player that you could have gotten if you pre-ordered before July 22nd. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm going with all those choice packs, the captains, the team captains that you're going to be getting, pretty much everything. We're going to be getting a live shot of what our team's going to look like on offense and defense. So before I show you guys this, I will let you guys know this: the all Madden edition that gets you that 87 overall player that you get, you cannot get that anymore. But however, if you get the all Madden edition now before August 18th, you'll be able to get this limited time offer, which guarantees you a choice of 182 overall headliners player, which to me, there's really only one good one in there, but hey, it's another free player for you. So don't forget, you do not get that 87 overall. Just keep that in mind. So let's get into this video. If you guys are new around here, be sure to throw a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys enjoy no money spent and Madden 23 content. If you guys love fantasy football like me, check out Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy is one of the easiest, most simple apps I've ever used. Check out the best ball draft mode. The difference between this and normal drafts is all you have to do is draft your team and you're good to go. No in-season management, no trades. You don't even have to worry about setting your lineup. Underdog Fantasy takes care of that for you. Also, I want to tell you guys about the Pick'ems game, one of my favorite games in this app. All you have to do is choose under or over for your favorite players or a player that you think is going to be an easy lock for that day. Link to sign up will be in the description. Make sure when you guys sign up to use code SNODS at checkout. Underdog Fantasy is going to double your first deposit up to $100 in bonus cash. Again, boys, make sure you're using code SNODS at checkout to take advantage of that offer. Links will be in the description. Let's get to drafting. So we're back here. Obviously, all Madden edition, we get the 3-day early access. Keep in mind, if you switch it to New Zealand, you'll be able to play the game on August 15th. I'm not 100% sure if this will work, but for most games, it does work, and you'll be able to get the game a little bit earlier than everybody else. You've also got the 4,600 Madden points. Now, this is huge. What I recommend doing, if you guys get the all Madden edition and you're no money spent, I recommend spending these 4,600 points on whatever packs they have in the store. There's got to be something, because they would not allow the 4,600 points to be there if there was no pack. So there's going to be something there, whether it's team packs. I'm not sure what it'll be. They haven't revealed it yet, but here's what I recommend doing with those points. If you're going to use those right off the rip, I recommend ripping packs first. Do not make your choices on these choice packs and team captains and the 87 overalls, the choose 2 elite ultimate team players for one offensive and defensive. Don't open those first. Spend those Madden points, open some packs, and see what you get first, and then go from there. There's a lot that can happen day one. Ripping packs, a lot of people are going to pull those 88s, and there's some opportunity to make a lot of coins on day one. So you want to see what you can get and then build off of that. So just keep that in mind. What I'm showing you on my offense and my defense is not going to be my permanent lineup, because I do not know what I'm going to pull. So yeah. So next, we've got the choice of 2 elite ultimate team players, which is 1 offensive and 1 defensive. There's 2 really good players that you guys are going to see that are 83 overalls, and then we got dual entitlement all Madden gear, Madden strategy item, and then we got the exclusive early access challenges. This is another thing. These challenges usually provide us with some type of player that's usually pretty good. Last year we had the Gridiron Forge JC Jackson. He was one of the best corners in the game starting off on day one. So we have to assume that we're going to be getting something from there as well. So all of these things have to be taken into consideration. There's a lot of different factors that are out there. If we pull a nice little 88 overall, we could be making a lot of coins, and our lineup can be really strong come on day one. But let's show you guys what the lineups are looking like without packs being pulled or anything like that. All right, so first we're showing here there's a lot of empty spaces. Notice that a lot of my choice packs are going to be on the defensive side, but this is what ideally I want to see on day one. As you can see here, I've got 2 rookie premieres on my team, so I'm not sure exactly what I want to do here yet. There's a couple options. I only have 6 rookie premier tokens, so there's 2 options here. I can either get the 1 auctionable player, which is probably going to be over easily 100,000 coins, and then I can get an additional NAT, BND, whatever you want to call it. I guess the BND is like the new term for NCAT this year, but yeah, with 6 I can either redeem 5 of those and get 1 auctionable and redeem the additional 1 for 1 NCAT/BND player, or I can use all 6 of those and get 3 of the NCAT BND rookie premier cards. So I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet, but the lineups that I'm showing you here on offense and defense is based off of getting 3 BND NCAT cards. That's what I think I'm going to do. I think that's a smart way to do it for no money spent. Fills in a lot of holes, and you know, if we pull something in our packs, I would definitely want to go the NCAT route, because then we can fill in some holes on our linemen, because I don't really want to be spending a lot of coins on linemen. So ideally out of these rookie premieres, I would like to get a lineman. So I went with left tackle Ikem Ikanwa. I'm so sorry, but yes, we went with him. And then the other one that I went with was Chris Olave, 86 overall wide receiver. I think he's going to be an absolute beast, and it's either this card or the guy from the Patriots. I can't remember what his name was, but they're looking very, very similar, and they'll be really, really good cards. The other thing that we have to keep in mind here is if I go the route where I get 1 auctionable and 1 NCAT, we have to keep in mind that that NCAT is a choice of 10 players. So Chris Olave might not even make those 10 players. So ideally, out of those 10 players, I would like to get either Chris Olave or that guy from the Patriots. I can't remember what his name was. It's killing me. But anyways, we want to try to get a pretty good receiver out of that. If not, I'll go with another lineman. So if we look over to our far right side, we've got Jalen Waddle for our offensive choice on the pre-order version of the game. I'm going with Jalen Waddle. I feel like 90% of the community is going to go with Jalen Waddle because he has 86 speed. 86 speed is really, really good early on in the year. And I think Jalen Waddle is a perfect wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3. So yeah, gonna go with him. Notice I don't have a quarterback yet. I'm kind of nervous about this because usually in years past, they give you a decent quarterback right off the rip. What I'm seeing, rookie premieres and stuff like that, I don't know. I'm not feeling any of these quarterbacks. I really feel like the most usable quarterback day one is Josh Allen. Josh Allen's going to be an absolute monster, and that's who I'm going to try to save up as many coins as possible for. But we do see there at halfback, we've got the 81 overall Raheem Mostert. Now, I know this is his Madden 22 card. I pretty much guarantee that I know Raheem Mostert is going to be a halfback 1 or 2 for our team on day one, and I'll tell you why. If you guys remember this Raheem Mostert beginning of the year, he was pretty expensive. Why? Because he was one of the fastest running backs in the game day one in MUT. Actually, he was the fastest running back, and I don't think he's going to be the fastest in 23, but he's going to be probably top 2 or 3. Raheem Mostert is the fastest running back in rigs, but the difference is he's probably going to go down to a gold this year, but I still think Raheem Mostert is going to be very, very usable beginning of the year simply because he's fast. You have to remember that no money spent, we're not jumping in this game, and we're not going straight into head-to-head or weekend league right off the rip. We're taking things real slow. Basically, if you get gold Raheem Mostert, you're getting a fast running back, and it's giving you a usable running back to get through solo challenges and solo battles and stuff like that. No money spent, that is a very, very crucial thing you guys want to do on day one. is complete all of your challenges. So Raheem Mostert, I think, is going to be that guy. I'll probably use Raheem Mostert in solo battles and score top 100. I will get top 100 every single week as long as we don't lag out. And with this 81 Raheem Mostert last year, I used him all the way until October in solo battles. So as you can see here, most of my picks are on the defensive side. So let's go look at defense. All right, so here we are on the defensive side. Little more players, but there's still a lot of holes. Just keep in mind these holes will be filled in by bronze players or silver players that they automatically give you on day one. And you have to remember the packs you guys are going to be pulling with those 4,600 points. You're going to fill a lot of these holes in, so you have to remember that. So without packs being pulled on defense, this is what I'm banking on. First guy we've got over there at cornerback, and that's Kyer Elam. I hands down think this is the best rookie premier in the game. He's going to be a very, very good corner, probably a top 5 corner in the game. Absolute beast. And then looking at the other cornerback over there, Caleb Farley. This was the other pre-order offer that is actually available right now until August 18th. So you have a choice of a select few of 82 overalls. And I really think this is the only option for real. Like I don't see any other good cards unless you guys have a theme team. Caleb Farley is going to be my choice without a doubt. He's got 87 speed, and he's going to be able to keep up with those Tyreek Hills and stuff like that. Now, his coverages aren't necessarily the best, so I would recommend getting Caleb Farley for like a slot corner or something like that. But we're going to choose him, and he's going to be our CB2. Absolute beast, 87 overall speed. That is huge. And then our other pre-order player that we're going to be getting is the 87 overall Micah Parsons. Now, you can choose between Cooper Kupp, Barry Sanders, or Cam Chancellor. I was very up in the air, and it was down to either Micah, Cam Chancellor, or Barry Sanders. Now, Barry Sanders I almost went with because I feel like a lot of people aren't going with him because there's so many different running backs that you can go with, but I have to play it safe. Raheem Mostert, he's going to do the job for us. He's fast enough to get it done, and you have to imagine that there's going to be another running back out there that is available probably within the second week of the game, and then Barry Sanders will just become useless. So to me, no money spent. It made a little more sense to go ahead and get an outside linebacker that I think is going to be there for a while. You want to go with a player that's going to stay on the team for a while, and Cam Chancellor I do think is a really good option as well. He'll be a strong safety, but to me, I think I just want to go with Micah Parsons. I think he will play better coming off the edge. I blitz a lot of my outside linebackers, and I'd love to see Micah Parsons there. So we went with him. And next, we're looking at our right end here, and that is Montez Sweat. Now, that is the other option for the defensive player for the 83 overalls. And we're definitely going with Montez Sweat. Montez Sweat is a very fast right end. There's not a whole lot of those at the beginning of the season, and Montez Sweat, the pass rush is going to be a little tough this year in Madden 23. I feel the beta was definitely crazy with pass rush. Montez Sweat, I think, is going to be a nice little speed rusher for us. Then last but not least is our defensive tackle, Sam Adams. Now, when you first get this card, you're not going to get it immediately, right? They usually hide this within challenges or something like that. So once you get a certain point in your solo challenge, you get a certain amount of stars, you'll get this team captain's pack. It's very, very easy to attain, by the way. But once you get through these solo challenges, you'll be able to choose from which team captain you want to get. And when you do choose that team captain, he will be an 85 overall. You're seeing an 88 overall on my screen right now, but he will be an 85. So to get him up to an 88, you have to do certain missions and stuff like that. I'm not sure how it will be. I'm not sure if it'll be hidden in the field pass somewhere. I feel like that's what it might be. But once you get, I think it's 3 tokens, 3 or 4, you'll be able to get Sam Adams up to an 88, as well as all those other team captains. So I went with Sam Adams because he has 77 speed as an 88. He's a defensive tackle, so defensive tackles are kind of hard to come by, and I don't really use defensive tackles a whole lot. So defensive tackles, I don't really want to be spending a lot of coin on this stuff. But Sam Adams, honestly, I think is going to be an absolute beast. I put defensive tackles on a QB spy a lot, and 77 speed, I think is going to do it in that situation. So he's also gonna stop the run really well. He's got that run stopper archetype. He's a big body. He'll be a beast for us. You also have to keep in mind, we're not sure if this is the thing yet, but in Madden 22, you were able to exchange your team captain and pretty much change it whenever you want at 0 cost. So I'm not sure if that's going to be available in Madden 23, but if the year goes on and we do have that option, I probably will switch it over to Larry Zonka because fullbacks are so hard to find. But yeah, boys, this is what our team is looking like. Wanted to do something like this. That way I could just lay it out and see exactly what our team is looking like before we go into Madden 23 and make these choices to see who we're gonna take. But obviously before I make these decisions, I've gotta pull all these packs, and you guys are going to see that, and you're gonna see who I take. So I'd be interested to see how our lineup changes from this to day 1 of Madden 23 after we're done spending those 4,600 points. So hopefully we pull something nice. It's probably gonna look very, very similar to this, to be honest with you, because if I pull something big, honestly, I feel like I gotta sell it, right? It's day 1, and people are gonna be buying up a lot of players very, very quick, and no money spent. The most important thing in day 1 is trying to build up that coin stack as fast as possible without spending it. So I think that's going to be our goal on day 1. We're going to be recording everything that I do on this channel. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and throw a like on these no money spent videos. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are doing no money spent this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. But boys, that's what our team's going to be looking like on day 1. Let me know in the comments, who are you guys taking for your team captains, your 83 overalls, offensive, defensive players, your rookie premieres, your 87 overall pre-order stuff. Let me know who you're taking down below. That's going to be it for this video, boys. I'm out of here. Peace.